Hi everyone, my name's Teresa and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Australia, and I've been doing Stampin' Up for 13 years, going into my 14th year. I wanted to do a product day, like a product videos, so I wanted to work with just a product. So today we're going to work with one of our beautiful celebration products. It's actually a kit, so it can either be a tool or a kit or whatever, but I just wanted to share a few things with you. So our celebration, I can only show you the cover, catalogue starts on the 3rd of January and it goes to the 31st of March 2020. So if you don't know about Sale-A-Bration, it's where if you purchase $90 worth of products, you receive a free product from this little brochure. And they're beautiful. You really are going to love them. Also on the 3rd of January, we have our mini catalogue. Oh my God, this one's to die for, coming out as well. So it's got lots of products in it, so I hope over the weeks I can share a lot more with you, and that'll be really exciting. I do live Facebook. I do the live videos on Facebook, sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. And just for those people that don't know me, and I don't know you, but you don't know me, yeah, I've been going through breast cancer, so that's why I've got the nice short hair at the moment. It's just starting to grow back. Today is very hot here in Melbourne. It's and too hot to have a wig on. So you've got me as I am. So I'm going to bring the camera down, bring it down so that you can see what I am doing. So excuse my hand for a minute. That's why I get this organised. Okay, so this, I just go through what's in the product. It's absolutely gorgeous. You've got your envelopes, but the one thing that I love about the envelopes is they've got the colour on the other side, on the inside, which is really pretty. It really is something really special to do that. You've got your little adhesives, so you've got your adhesives in there, so they're double-sided, so you just have to peel the back off it to use. They come in two beautiful colours. They come already printed on the front, so they come with Poppy Parade. I would say that's the Poppy Parade colour, and they've already got this gorgeous flower border. So you get 4 of these, and you get 4 of the, I'd say that's more like Coastal Cabana. So we get 4 Coastal Cabana. So this is like putting the card together in 5 minutes. And we buy things and we create it, and sometimes we don't use it, we put it in the cupboard. So I want to just want people to use the products, because it's really important to, if you're going to purchase it and spend the money on it, to also use it and share it, give it away. So we've got Celebration for you. We've got, it's in French and I think German as well. So you've got Thinking of You. So we're going to take a celebration today and a thinking of you, and these are all done in the kit for you, so I love that idea. We've also got the gold foiled leaves, so I'm going to take some of them out because I'm going to need some of them for the card, and that'll be nice. So I'll just take some out for each card. So this all comes in the this one's kit's called the Kerchief card kit. I think that's how you pronounce it. Kerchief. There's not shit. Sorry. Stampin' Up always come up with all these beautiful wild names that sometimes they're hard to pronounce to someone who's dyslexic, and I'm dyslexic, so sometimes I can't get my mind around what the words are, but that's okay. We still get by. We also have the vellum with the gold on it, so I'm going to use that as well. So I'm going to pop this on the card. So it's got the little gold spots, which is gorgeous. It also comes with plain vellum, so you can use plain vellum. So we'll put plain vellum on this one. You can change them around and do this one and this one. They come with dies, which are already pre-punched out, so we're going to punch it out. So I'm going to bring that on there, and they come with the flowers as well, which is really pretty. Come with some leaves, so they're already coloured and punched out. And honestly, this is a good way for someone to start if you're wanting to get into stamping and card making and you're a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit frightened where to start. You get 2 sheets of these, by the way. Yeah, it's a good way to just start with a nice little kit that's got everything sort of put there, but you still make the card and you still feel like you've achieved something. So I'm going to give you a few tips now as we go through making the cards. I like to use the silica mat, and if you've never stamped before or made cards before, this would be one of the things that I would put on my wish list. Okay, I remember when I first started Stampin' Up, my wish list was bigger than my grocery list, and I had to stop and really think about what I was going to buy and what I wasn't going to buy. Now, our snail is it's a adhesive snail. Like I said, you do get these little dots in your kit, so it's got everything in there for you to do it. But I'm going to the reason I want to use the snail today is to give you the tips, okay? So when you're using snail, vellum paper and snail, you need to be careful because you can see through it. So you need to place the snail just in the centre where you're going to be placing your words. Okay, so that you can't see the vellum, you can't see the glue. Because when you press down, you can sort of see it becomes transparent. And there's nothing worse than having this glue sticking out off your card. It spoils it. So we're going to put the thinking of you there. No, we're not. We're going to put this one on, and I'm going to actually add some dimensions under this one. This is really cute. Dimensions are like foamies, and if you just press your thumb across the back, it lifts the little top place off, the little top piece of paper. So we're going to pop that in there. And I'm just going to put some foamies on the back of this too. Now you don't have to go and put like 6 or 4 on here. I see a lot of girls, you know, they put that many foamies on there. You don't need to, you only waste them. They still stick really, really well if you just place them like this, so that's fine. Now this is where the snail and this is where this silicone mat is, I think, a magic mat. So when you're using your snail on your products, you can actually turn them around, pop them onto the silicone mat and just rub. And when you're doing that, it removes the snail from in between the leaves, but it keeps the snail on the rest, which is what we need. We need to do that so we can sort of see. You don't want snail in between the leaves. So we're just going to bring a leaf out here, and we're going to bring another one on. And that's one thing that I love about snail. So when you're working with vellum, just remember that you don't want to put any of your snail or any glue on the corners or anything like that, because unless you're going to cover it up with little diamantes or something like that. So I'm going to pop that on there. I'm going to do a little bow. This also comes in the kit, the twine. Not the paper snips, but the twine does. So you will need to, if you're a beginner, will need to make sure that you have some paper snips on your list. Yeah, so I would definitely get a silicone mat, and I'd definitely get, oh, I might have cut it a bit short. Hang on a minute. Usually I don't have trouble with bows, but that's okay. I've only been out of bed 5 days. I've been 9 months going through chemo, and it's been very trying because it wasn't very kind to me. It affected my heart and affected my breathing. So I had a pretty hard time of it. So I'm so excited to be back in my craft room. I missed it. I missed my customers. I just miss everything. So it's so nice to be back. We're going to put this Celebrate today right across here, and that's going to cover our glue. So that's going to go in just to the side there. So we're going to pop that in there, and then we're going to add this little bow down here. I will use one of the little double-sided stickies for the bow. So I'll just take the back off and pop that down on there, and just peel the other side off. It's a real clear little dot. It's like a little silicone dot, and then I can press the bow into it. So that's our first little card, and I'm quite sure if you're never stamped before, you will really love this. Now the good thing about this set is during Celebration, which starts on the 3rd of January 2020, you get this free with a $90 order, or you can choose a product from the Celebration catalogue of your choice out of that Celebration catalogue, which is that little catalogue that I showed you. But I'm not showing you the inside, not until the 3rd of January. So this is a freebie. So I just love it because I think that's a beautiful card. I think anyone that got that today, celebrating today, that's what the words say. I think anyone would love that. Okay, so we're just going to do this little one, the second little card. So we're going to do this also on a horizontal way because I did a couple vertical earlier, just so we can have a look. Now this vellum, you will see it a lot more through this one because it hasn't got spots on it. Can you see what I mean here? You really don't want that in the corners. If you have that in the corners, it's going to really, really spoil your card. Now you only need a little bit. You don't need a lot, but like you could do a little bit more if you felt like it was coming down, as long as you can cover it with something. You know, you need to put something over the top of it because there's nothing worse than having a beautiful card and you can see glue. Doesn't do my heart no good. And for all the work that you put into it and you pay for your staff, I always feel it's lovely to not have that glue. And sometimes if you don't know, if you've never stamped before or put a card together before, you wouldn't know that, and you would put this though right around the edges because that's how we were taught to glue as kids, to go right around the edges. So as you can see, the thinking of you is just going to so nicely cover that up. Now I used a couple of the foamies on the back of that just to raise it up a little bit because I want to bring the leaves in, and I'm actually going to bring a foamy in behind the leaves as well. So I'm just going to pop to the side, and you only need the one. Like I said, you don't have to go overboard. They're really sticky, so they will stick down onto your card really well. So I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put another one there. These cards only take about not even 5 minutes to make, but I'm doing a lot of talking today because I want to share the tips with you. So far we've got, you could just leave it like this if you wanted to, but I love a touch of gold on it, a touch of gold foil. I think it's beautiful. So we're going to come in with the gold foil, and I'm going to bring that in underneath there. Just got to get it away from the foamy. Sometimes I put the, nope, don't like it there. I'm going to bring it over here. Okay, and this is when you say, oh, she's a fussy stamper. It's okay. I'm going to bring it over the top of that one because I just want to touch, and I'm going to bring a bit of flowers as well. These are cute. They're so cute, these little flowers. You can't even see it on my, normally have a black piece of card. I don't know if you can see it on the white card. But they're really cute little flowers. Once again, turn it over, give it a bit of a rub to get the excess. We do sell the snails. I can't guarantee what the cheap type snail is in other shops, how that works, but I do know our snail you can rub and it stays on the card. So I don't use anything but Stampin' Up products when I make things. So I have people ask me all the time, can I use the cheap stuff? Yes, you can use the cheap stuff, but I don't know how good it is, and I don't know whether or not it will do the things that I am showing you as well, so I'm not quite sure, but that's your choice. Okay, so I've just got to bring a little flower on this side as well, and this card's finished then too. So we have got Sale-A-Bration coming on the 3rd. Don't forget to leave a comment. I'd love to see comments. Oh, look at that, how sparkly that is. Now let me just put the cards, I'll just move all this off the table so it's nice and clean. I've just done those two, and they're just absolutely beautiful. But I did two standing up this way earlier. How lovely are they too? So you can do them horizontal or vertical. It doesn't really matter, you can do them either way. They're just absolutely beautiful, so that's really good. And like I said, these are free in the Sale-A-Bration brochure on the 3rd of January. There's so many beautiful products, and I'm going to bring my camera up just so you can see me. I know I've got hardly any hair at the moment, but that's okay. I'm happy to be out of bed, and I'm happy to be up, and I've had 9 months of just sleeping, so I'm very excited to be back in my craft room doing what I love every day. We have so many specials through Sale-A-Bration. You can join our team for $169. You can receive $235 worth of products, plus bonus stuff through Sale-A-Bration. You can get a mini cutter, you can get some designer series paper, and a stamp set of your choice. So if you're looking for a business that's at home or a hobby that you want to support, this is an amazing way to do it. I'm trying to work out what I'm going to call my product days, and I'm thinking I'm going to be doing the uploads of my videos on a Tuesday, so I'm thinking of calling it Product Tuesday. I was thinking of calling it Buy It, Create It and Use It, because we do buy and create and use it, but yeah, I'm not quite sure. But we all love freebies, and these cards are just absolutely beautiful. I just love the way they sparkle. I love the gold foil, and anyone would be happy to get one of these. So thank you for watching today. Don't forget to put your like me link, subscribe to me if you want to do that, and you can always find me on my blog or my Facebook page, or my Thursday night live Facebook video as well. So I'm going to say goodbye and thank you, because this is my very first video for no, it's not my very first live video. I'm thinking I'm doing it live, and I'm still just doing videos. Sorry about that. I was going to do it live today. So thank you for coming and watching today, and we'll catch you all soon. Bye for now.